Mrs. Wang, are you with us?
Hello everybody, welcome to MAFF'S Movie Show. I'm your host as always, Nathan's Hot Dog, and today we're going to talk about a multiversal mind warp of a film called... It's easy to fall prey to expectations when word of mouth and hype engulfs the social media space, and I'm sure people are already going to talk about it being overhyped and blah 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 blah, but social media hype is relevant when discussing this particular film. I've heard one of my favorite movies of all time from multiple people already. That hyperbole could turn some off, but I get it. Sometimes when you're watching a movie in a theater that hits you in every conceivable way emotionally, you may have the confidence to walk out thinking, wow, that is a new all-timer for me. Going into Everything Everywhere All at Once, I had these thoughts in my head, but I've found that at least for me these days, I have to mentally flatten any expectations for my own best individual experience possible. Big blockbuster or small indie, it doesn't matter. Flaws aside, leaving the theater having seen the movie, I honestly do understand many critics' high praise. It's a special, special movie. But don't take this wrong. I can also see many people having negative takeaways. I don't see this being universally beloved. I'm not sure it will have the worldwide appeal that some think it already has. It's weird. It's very weird. We're dealing with endless realities and big swings visually that won't work with all audiences, in my opinion. The movie is also almost 2.5 hours long, so if you're not riding the wave the movie's sending out to you, it will definitely become a test of endurance because things only get crazier as the movie progresses. If the movie clicks with you as a viewer though, you'll be in for one of the coolest experiences movies will have to offer this year. Daniel's directing style, as evident from their 2015 underrated gem, Swiss Army Man, is as humane as it is fantastical. Swiss Army Man conveyed beautifully the feeling of isolation and loneliness and the desire of wanting to be loved in a story that involved having the main character become best friends with the rotting, talking, dead corpse of Harry Potter himself, Daniel Radcliffe. Now take Everything Everywhere All at Once, a film about a divided family, falling apart at the seams, looking to only be held together by the loose strings of their laundry business that is on the brink of failure. A mother constantly overwhelmed by her own thoughts, a father trying to cope with the possibility of divorce, and a frustrated daughter looking for acceptance as she tries to introduce her girlfriend into the family. Take all of that and surround it with the idea of the multiverse, the concept that we are one version of ourselves in an endless universe where there are millions of versions living very different lives based on every single minuscule decision we have made in our lifetime so far. That is a lot to take in. And yet, Daniels found a way of retaining their weird style and telling a universally resonant story about family, which is what honestly ties the whole thing together. The family element being as strong as it is what separates this movie from others. For comparison, take The Lighthouse, another A24 movie. That one is absolutely a bonkers. It's chaos. It's probably one of my favorite movies of all time now. Would I recommend it to family and friends? No way. If they seek it out on their own and like it, sick. But there's no way I can sit here and tell you that I would recommend The Lighthouse to my parents. Everything Everywhere All at Once though, I think I could say, even with a few visual caveats that may bewilder them, I would recommend it to my parents. For me, that is one of the biggest compliments I could pay to this movie, truly. The way the conflicts surrounding the family, specifically the mother and the daughter, are resolved by the end of the third act was surprisingly moving. I found my eyes getting watery during multiple scenes. That profoundness emotionally has a lot to do with the acting, which is consistently great from everyone, but especially Michelle Yeoh and Stephanie Hsu as mother and daughter. Their collective scenes hit the feels in a big way. On top of that, I can't even go into details with how Daniels utilizes their vision to go into such deep existentialism, but some of it is brilliant. A silent scene with actual rocks, is one of my favorite scenes of the year so far. I can't even explain. There's also a large emphasis on everything bagels. How? If I explained it away, it would sound ludicrous, but once again, Daniels found a way to make it work and tie it into the film's central themes. Daniel Craig's character in Knives Out would be thrilled. A little bit of sci-fi from The Matrix, the combat of Jackie Chan classics like Drunken Master, and the playfulness of a Matthew Vaughn movie like Kick-Ass are what come to mind at this particular moment, but the influences are plentiful. Not to mention the actor who played Short Round in Indiana Jones, someone who was very much in the pop culture consciousness in the 80s, suddenly re-emerging in the public eye with such an energetic yet poignant performance that he gives in this movie is also quite mind-blowing. Welcome back to the movies, sir.
Hey, beauty, Dr. Jones, beauty, beautiful car.
If you're a fan of the movies, then I wholeheartedly recommend checking out Everything Everywhere All at Once. It may not work for you if you can't get on the same visual and sonic wavelength being presented, and the runtime may also be slightly overbearing. But it's unique and it has insane fight choreography along with a visual style that you have probably never seen before. There's some next level filmmaking going on here, and I can't wait to see whatever this directing duo in Daniels comes up with next.
What's happening?
Hey, what's up guys? Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this review, spoiler free, of Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's opening a little bit wider after this past weekend, so if it's in your area and you are feeling safe enough to go to a theater, I really do recommend you go see it. If you haven't already and enjoyed listening and watching this video, you could subscribe, you could like. Apparently all that fun stuff helps my channel out, so if you feel like doing that, yeah, go ahead, why not? I also want to know what you guys think. Do you feel as strongly, positively as a lot of people have out there, or are you feeling a different kind of way? Let me know anything you're thinking down below. And yeah, that's it. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Doctor Strange is coming out soon. We got a Nicolas Cage movie where he plays himself. We got some crazy, The Northman, that new Viking movie from Robert Eggers. We got some crazy movies coming out. So hopefully reviews for those will be coming out very soon. Have a great rest of your week. Take care. Love y'all. Bye-bye.